Hello there, and this is my video on how to play the Assault class. We'll start off by talking about the different gadgets you can get for the Assault class. This is the heavy anti-tank grenade that I'm using now. This nets me a nice double. I'll just spray this guy down for a triple. I personally think you should always use the anti-tank grenades. I don't use the rocket gun. It's not something that I really like or enjoy using. I tend to go with the anti-tank mines or the dynamite, but I will explain more about those later on in the video. For now, let's talk about the SMG I'm using, the Automatico Trench. I always use the Trench version for the SMGs, whether it's this or the MP18. If you like to use the Storm version, that's a personal preference. It's still a really effective weapon, but I personally don't like to aim down sight, especially with the Automatico, because it does have this huge magazine, which is quite intrusive when you aim down sight. The MP18, Trench or Storm or Optical are also really good choices. You can aim down sight really effectively with that gun. It doesn't have as much recoil. And really, recoil is the word of the day, really. I'm an ex-Counter-Strike player. I used to play Counter-Strike on the Xbox 360. I know it's a bit strange, it's normally considered a PC game. But anyone who's played any Counter-Strike knows that recoil control is the name of the game. So what I'm able to do with this, oh, there's a nice sniper shot there. What I'm actually able to do with this Automatico Trench version is control the recoil. Now, it's not difficult to do. It's nowhere near as difficult to do as what it is in Counter-Strike. It's just simply, you know, if you fire all 25 rounds, that gun is going to move upwards really quickly. All you have to do is work out how much you have to pull back on the stick to counteract that recoil. Just stop talking. Hey, just watch this. Let's spawn into the bomber because I'm trying to get off that sniper. I wanted to jump out and I'm dead. That's typical Battlefield. Be careful where you spawn. Obviously that guy didn't know what he was doing, but yeah, I'm just trying to get back on this hill and kill this sniper. So yeah, recoil control is something you can learn over time. It's a bit of a skill, but it's not incredibly difficult, and it's really not that difficult in this game. It really helps you at long range targets, and even at close range target. It just means that your fire is so much more effective. Take this guy for instance. Try and close distance, he hits me, it sort of messes my shot up, but then I'm able to pull that crosshair down onto him. So I'm making my way up here now, because you always get campers, and I knew there was a guy up here. This flare comes in and really helps me out. And look how stupid these guys are. These guys are what we call noobs. They are absolute fucking mongs. So this guy, I shoot him, I don't stab him because I know the other one's there. Take his friend out as well. I don't know how that didn't kill him, but I finish him up with a pistol. And look at this dickhead. Look, he had no idea. I just killed 3 players behind him. He had no idea. He didn't hear me. So I just vault him, shoot him with a pistol. You know, that's really bad Battlefield, guys. You really need to be listening to what's happening around you. He had no idea I just killed 3 of his teammates with an Automatico right beside him. He had no idea. We'll get into the next clip now. Now, if you really want to look at the recoil control, watch the crosshairs. Watch my crosshairs here. Sort of looking around. I hear a guy come around the corner. I don't recognise he's a teammate, so I just kind of spray at him. Yeah, just keep an eye on the crosshairs here. You notice they really don't move on an upwards trajectory. You know, they don't move horizontally. You don't have to worry about that. And there it is again. You can see that they're dead still. And on that player, they're really not moving vertically. And that's because I'm controlling the recoil. I've learnt the muscle memory, I've practiced it, but now I know when I fire the Automatico, again the clip there, that one I sort of let the recoil go because I want it to go up the player. It's just an easy kill. And there I overcorrected the recoil. That's why you'll see I went down a little bit with the crosshairs. That's overcorrecting. I hear this guy coming here. I've heard him come, I know he's coming. Again, that didn't move down vertically. Really all it is, it's just about learning, as you squeeze that trigger, just knowing, I use a bit of ADS there, just knowing how much to pull back on the stick. It's not a lot, sorry, it's just a slight movement. You can practice it on a wall, just shoot at a wall and try and keep those crosshairs as sturdy as you can. Just keep them steady. There you go, you see them again, they're not going upwards, they're not going up in a vertical spray. And that's really the aim of the game with the Automatico. If you can master that and get it to muscle memory, so every time you shoot, it's really good. And there you see that grenade was pre-patched, that's why that grenade didn't go very far. And this is the heavy tank grenade coming into form again. Watch this second one. That's a triple. Bodies go flying, people are screaming. That's brilliant, I love that clip. And now the next one is how to throw them in cover. You know, you don't always have to throw your anti-tank grenades like in the open. You can throw them from behind walls, you can throw them over buildings, you can throw them out of trenches. You know, you can throw them from cover and it is really effective, as you can see there. So now we're using the MP18 Trench. I've only just started using this gun in the last sort of 3 or 4 weeks. I think it's really good. Time to kill isn't nowhere near as good as the Automatico, so it does take a bit of getting used to, but the recoil on this isn't as prevalent as the Automatico, so you can control it a lot better and you can kill people at range with the recoil. Here, pre-fire that corner. I knew he was there, so just use the pre-fire, so he's pinned into the corner, he can't return fire. Here's some bad shooting. That's because I'm running and moving, so just wait, stop, take that guy out there. Actually, this bit I don't have to control the recoil because he's not moving, so I just let the recoil come up the guy's body. You know, you can aim at the sort of groin and then fire, and by the time you've fired 6 shots, you should be on the head. And this is dynamite. I've seen the tank, no one's shooting at me, 3-6 of dynamite. Lucky for me, he reverses, and that takes him down, no problem. I know there's some guys in here, so I just spray down, get that kill luckily, and get taken out. But that's okay, because when you're the assault class, your job is to take out tanks, guys. I see so many support classes who don't give ammo, so many medics who don't revive, and so many assault players who don't use their gadgets and just run around, think they're playing COD, you know, just going for those kills and not really concentrating on vehicles. This is really how you use mines. So what I've done is I've put the mines there as a trap. Now I've thrown my grenade, I know he's seen me, so he's going to rush me in this tank. He's going to think, right, you've hit me with a grenade, I'm going to rush you. Mines are there, you know, that's a really good trick. I'll probably do a whole video about traps and mines and dynamite and stuff at some point, because I'm going to gather some more clips and put probably an entire 10-minute video just about that. But for this one, it's just sort of a medley of some good assault gameplay, so you can see what you want to try and do. Yeah, laying traps with mines is really good. This is sort of another clip on how to take out a tank. I've seen this tank. Don't run at him in open ground. I've used this build in his cover. And what I'm going to try and do is put a mine at the back of him, which I've done. In case he reverses, and then throw a grenade at your mine. You can shoot the mine, but I'd always throw a grenade at it because it will then, you know, add to the damage output for the explosion. And this is what you have to do if you need to dodge. Now tanks, you know, he's missed that shot. I don't know how he's missed it, but I'm running around. I'm trying to be as difficult to shoot as I possibly can. Now he's missed that shot, so now I need to attack because he's got a little bit of a reload time. Put some mines down. He rides straight over him because he's trying to rush me. Tanks are so blind. When they see a player and they want to kill them, they will come at you. Now here's one from a lot longer range. Now most people will probably think, don't go for this. It's open ground, there's snipers, you saw the scope glint. So use the terrain. Here comes that first sniper shot. Now this is how you don't get hit by snipers. There's a second shot, he's missed. Third shot, he's missed. Shoots a fourth, but yeah, there's the fourth, he's missed again. It's because of my erratic movement. He cannot get a bead on me, you know, he can't lead me. So here we go with the mines. A circular motion, you want to plant the mines, and then run backwards over them. So if the tank tries to chase you, he's going to run over your mines. Fortunately, he kills me, but this gets the kill, you know. So that's now a tank off the battlefield, and I've done my job as an assault player. Again, this is another one, situation where I've spawned in on my squad mate here. Just had to get that kill right quick. It's a bit ragged, but anyway, get these mines down. Again, this guy, he kills me, but that's fine. I've got my mines down. There's only one way he can go here. Unless he sees my mines, he's going to run over them, or unless he reverses and goes the other way around, but he's not going to do that. He's going to drive straight over my mines, guys. Bang, there's a nice 5-kill feed for you. The next clip is another one. It's another... You don't get to see me put the mines down, but I put these mines down just before I hit the record. Okay, so I see this tank coming. I've already got my mines down in this clip. I'm literally standing on them now, just trying to spray long range with the Automatico there. So there's my mines. There's my 3 mines on the road. So have a little another peek here just to see what this tank is doing. Yeah, he's still coming. A bit of a hit there, so I'm just going to dive into this house, get a bit of cover, and really I'm just trying to bait this tank into coming around this corner. Just by let 2 guys on the top of the tank. Only managed to get one of them, unfortunately. And this guy just aren't quite able to finish him off. Get hit by the tank, I think, so I get out of there. But then he knows where I am. I think I'm spotted at this point, so he's going to come for me. Fortunately, I die. He's sort of already committed to coming this way. Now I've got squad mates and teammates in this part of the map. Here he comes, round the corner, straight onto my mines, and there's another 5-man feed. I think one of those kills was even the guy standing next to the tank. So yeah, mines and dynamite really are the best way to take down tanks. You can use the rocket gun, as I said earlier in the video. I don't tend to use it. I just don't like the fact that if you're in open ground, you have to go prone to get the shot off, and you leave yourself an easy target for the tank or any snipers just to take you out while you're laying on the floor. So this is some raw gameplay from last night. I wanted just to put a clip on that wasn't, you know, polished. It's not one of my best clips. There are mistakes in here. It's not perfect. It's just an average gameplay. Probably should have pre-fired that a little bit sooner on that guy. I think it's like a 9-kill feed, so it was a good game we had last night. So I thought I'd just put this on the end of the video. Yeah, so the channel is going really well. I really appreciate any support that you guys are giving me. You know, the subscriptions are slowly going up, the likes are slowly going up, and I'm hoping by doing more videos like this one I can generate more traffic to the channel and just really make better content, really. I'm hoping that every video is going to be better than the one before, because like I said, I am making these videos on the Xbox. It is pretty difficult to use the Upload Studio. It can be difficult to edit and put these voiceovers. I have to do the voiceovers in one take, so you know, all of this was said in one go, so apologies for any mistakes. Yeah, I'd just really like to say, you know, if you are watching the video, please like and subscribe. I'll be putting videos up about twice a week. I'll do a more in-depth detail on the mines and the dynamite and the gadgets of the assault class, but really this video was about the recoil control. If that's the thing you take away from the video, that's what's going to help you out. The recoil control is a really good tip. Not enough players use it with the trench guns. And yeah, just practice that recoil control, guys. It'll really help you out. So the video is coming to an end now. So like I said, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.